I lived a million lives, crossed a million oceans, and I danced a million lives, 'cause not every door was open.
A new lady to Sunshine FM is Julie Kember. We haven't spoken to Julie before, and I thought it's about time we get her on here. And she's got a new album out called Million Lives, and we've also got a new single off that album. We're going to talk to her about that right now. Julie, thank you for joining us tonight, and welcome to the Tracy and the Big D Show.
Thanks, Tracy. Thanks for having me.
For the people out there that haven't heard of Julie Kember, tell us a little bit of your backstory.
Well, that's a pretty broad subject. I have been playing music all around the world, Trace. It's only been the last 5 years that I've sort of stood still in WA and really sort of started to get out into the public arena as far as radio goes, which is where Million Lives stem from. Yeah, music's taken me all over the world. I've supported the troops in Afghanistan and sung in China and Nashville and England and whatnot. And I guess it was time to come home, and really I had nothing to show for it. So I've really been concentrating hard on releasing things and getting in the game. And it's been working out really well staying home. Spent a good 10 years in Sydney and released my first album, Sugar and Stone, and it charted at number 2, and I had big record label behind me, and so the story goes. However, I did take off to England, and I don't regret any of my travels. I guess it's made me part of the artist I am today, and it's things that I write about on this album, symbolise those journeys and leaving a lot of people behind, and that's what music's about, growing. However, yes, coming home, I've really started to grow where I'm planted and reap the benefits of having some grounding, from Boy Up Brook, and some recognitions really helping me with confidence to manage my own music and aim a bit higher.
The launch coming up on the 25th of April. They can actually purchase it now?
Yes, the album's in my hand right now. I tell you what, it feels good, Trace. It's available on all streaming services. You can head to my Facebook page and download it on my link tree. And the launch is at the Aardvark for those people who may be in Perth, in Fremantle, on the 25th on Anzac Day. And really looking forward to that. It's going to be a celebration too.
What is the actual whole album about? Like, has it got a flow to it? Is it completely different? Do we have ballads? Do we have different songs? What's on it?
It was a bit of emergence for me. I'd grown quite a lot as an artist, performing live in bands around the world, and it was a bit of a fly by the seat of the pants to Nashville, and put a lot of trust in my producer, Matt Coles. Obviously, this album was recorded with a session band, so it is experimental. However, it was important to have that live band feel so that I could take that out and replicate that. It was pretty important to me. The songs are songs to self, about love, loss, and growing. I have lived a million lives. It's a bit of a play on words, but yeah, it's hopefully something people can relate to about perseverance. And each song has its own story, and I guess they're hard on the sleeve songs, so they're pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, it was just. I'm really happy with the result, Trace. It's got a lot of life in it, and it's a bit more upbeat instead of inward, which is where I was trying to head. I write a lot of songs that are sort of, inward, being a songwriter with a guitar, but I really enjoy playing with a band. So that was what this was about.
The launch is, if you're in Fremantle, get over to the launch. Is at the Aardvark. Tickets are available through evenbright.com, but you can always just hop onto Julie Kember Facebook or website or whatever. You just Google Julie Kember and everything will come up there for you.
It will.
Yeah, and if you can't get there, be there in spirit and buy the album online. But let's have a listen to it right now. Thanks again for joining us, Julie. Don't be a stranger, and I'm sure we'd love to have you back on again.
Thanks for having me, Trace. I hope to get over there soon. I'll come and say hi in person.
It'll be great. Here's Julie Kember with her new song, Lived a Million Lives.
Yeah, I do. And I lived a million lives, and I crossed a million